Alright, good morning, Goldenrod City. Welcome to week number 2 of the MGL. My name is Adamew, the coach of your Goldenrod City Galeforce, and welcome to our game against Oro and the Miami Masterpieces. This is an opponent who I've kind of wanted to play for a bit. I've never gotten a chance to play Oro. Don't know how great they are at this game, but mm, they I think they did fairly well for themselves in the latest MBBL season, so yeah, we might have our work cut out for us. Taking a look at their team, we definitely have our work cut out for us between their top 3 picks with the Hakamo-o, Morgrem, and Marshtomp combination. Hakamo-o can set up with Dragon Dance, and fighting types are just a general pain for my team to deal with. The fighting dragon coverage pretty much goes unresisted because Cottony is a fake Pokemon. Morgrem can set screens, so that way Hakamo can, set up easier. Marshtomp can set Stealth Rock. And Coughing offers a more defensive piece. Same thing with Charjabug. Charjabug can set webs. Karkle offers a more defensive piece that can rapid spin away hazards and set hazards up itself. And then they have nice offensive pieces like Poliwhirl and Doduo. And then Gokey can set grassy terrain to discourage earthquake spam. And then Gimmighoul is just there to look cute. So, yeah, this is a very difficult opponent to face, but I think I have have a team that can punch through, hopefully. Starting out with Pikachu, as always, we are bringing a nasty plot set with T-Ball, Alluring Voice, and Grass Knot. White Ball, as always. This just is a basic set because their fastest is Poliwhirl, and, well, I didn't really need to think much about speed creeping. So, yeah, this thing is pretty much designed to catch the Marshtomp on a switch because I feel like that would be their play. Granted, Charjabug could also be their switch too, but they might need health on that thing for the Servine. And speaking of, we have Servine with a sub Wheat Seed set with Wheat Storm Glare. I looked at their team and I felt that sub seed could be pretty nice here. And obviously Glare Spam is still pretty good. And then Wave Storm, general, really solid stab move. This thing has enough speed to outrun their base 70s, so the Morgrem. And yeah, I like putting one of my Violets on Servine because it just pretty much makes it unkillable and a safe switch into everything, which my team just desperately needs, especially on a Pokemon with a reliable recovery. Next up, we're bringing Kubfu with a Lumberry set this time. I'm bringing Lumberry this week to get around T-Wave Morgrem, Will-O-Wisp on the Coughing, Flame Body on the Karkle, and just statuses like that. We have Brick Break to remove Morgrem screens, then Headbutt for coverage for the Coughing, U-Turn to pivot, and Close Combat as a hard-hitting, same type attack bonus move. We're bringing Tentacool off the bench this week. We're bringing pretty much Tentacool at home with Flip Turn, Rapid Spin, Knockoff, and Sludge Bomb. I am bringing max HP, max defense, so I stand a better chance at dealing with a Hakamo-o. If it comes to that, I probably should have brought Haze on this instead, but I figured this couldn't be that bad. We're bringing Choice Scarf Lampent this week with max speed, max special attack because I couldn't really be bothered to speed creep. Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, and Trick. This hits pretty much everything on their team, neutral super effectively. I wanted to bring Hex to take advantage of my Glare and Sludge Bomb, but I didn't think it was that necessary. Shadow Ball hits harder, and I haven't come across a situation in practice where I would want or where I'd need Hex. And I also have Infiltrator as the ability to get around screens from Morgrem as well. So we have a way of hitting through screens and a way of removing screens. So we should be well suited for that. Then we have a dedicated weed Pupitar. This is to shut down any like hazard weed they want to go with, such as the Charge Bug, the Marsh Tomp, or the Carkle. We have Stealth Rock to set our own hazards up, Taunt to stop them from setting their hazards, and then High Horsepower Rock Blast to deal damage. And that's the team for this week at the MGL. I feel alright about it. Hakamo-o is still a huge threat, and I admittedly didn't do as much as I could to stop it. Spoiler alert for the battle, but yeah, I hope that this will be enough to win this game. And with that being said, I will catch you all in the battle. Peace. Alright, so here we are in the week 2 game of the MGL. We are going to be having to do a week battle for this because I messed up the competition for it. So, yeah, we're going to have to do it that way. Okay, so I might do minimal note-taking here just because, yeah. Okay, I do need to jot down his team though. Charge a Bug, Morgrem, Hakamo-o, Coughing, Marsh Tomp, Dodo. Okay, so, alright, that's the situation. We're just going to Wee with Pupitar, get rocked up turn 1, probably taunt the Charge Bug or the Morgrem. I like taunting the Charge Bug first. So, yeah, they have no hazard removal, which is very nice. I need to double check the calc of... I need to, like, kind of limit my calcing here. Oh, it's the Duo. Okay, cool. I'm Focus Sash, so this shouldn't be too terrible. Dodo, let's see, level 100, not level 0, level 100. Don't think this should be doing too terribly much. I feel like I can safely put Stealth Rock here. I need to quit quick, so yeah. I don't anticipate this thing to stay in because I forget what this thing can even do to me. Oh, it just knocks. That is a choice band Duo. That is 100% choice band. Okay, so Banded Duo. Most likely switch in. It's probably going to be the Marsh Tomp or the Hakamo-o. I want a high horsepower here. Oh, it just knocks in. And that just KOs. Okay, so cool. Is this adamant choice band? Or is this just adamant? It's gotta be 100% choice band. Okay, so Marsh Tomp feels very obvious. I mean, Marsh Tomp can't really do a whole lot to me. I feel like it might be too obvious of a play, that they might just stay in. So, no. Okay. Man, I get predicted really badly here. Yep, that's the Marsh Tomp. I could have plotted there. Okay. We always know it's not boots. Okay, so don't really need to think too much about this. Go back into Servine. Now the bad thing about this is I lost my Dodo answer. Okay, so that didn't really do too much to me. I like the idea of clicking sub here. Let's see what they want to do. Is this Rindo Berry? Oh, they mirror coat. Okay. It might be a salt vest or something. Though I can definitely see Rindo Berry. Liquid seed. Because they will go into coffee. Okay. And it's neutralizing gas. So neutralizing gas takes rocks damage, and we'll take the leaf seed as well. And we can just glare pretty easily. This battle was 100% not going to get done in 20 minutes. Because of just the nature of the Servine set. We are not going to get done in 20 minutes. At all. So I just clicked Gunk shot. That's fine. Not being offensive coughing. Take a bit more health with Witch Seed. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I can just sub again. They switch. To be expected. They go back out into the Duo. Okay, so with a banded Doduo, Servine, Wave Storm's gonna be doing about that much. Does this thing get dual wing beach? Doesn't look like it. So it might be fun to just click Wave Storm. And we can get some pretty solid damage off on the coughing coming in. The big issue is I don't have synthesis access for pinch healing. But once this thing goes down, we can really be alright, I feel. Alright, Percy uses Leaf Storm. Does a really good chunk of damage. And we get the special attack raise. Is it just Brave Bird? Okay, cool. So pretty much whatever comes in should be taking a lot of damage here. Can we just get the Doduo for free? Okay, cool. So we're up to +4 now. If coughing comes in, coughing pretty much dies, so whatever they bring in probably has to be their choice Scarf Pokemon. Granted, they have plenty of resistances for this. I'm trying to think about how I want to set this end game up. Okay, that is the Morgrem. I'm just gonna Wave Storm again. I don't really care that much. Trick. But we can eliminate this thing. Okay, we got a Scarf. They got Revitalize. Shouldn't matter too much. Yep, it doesn't. So yeah, I mean, Percy has pretty much done his job. Marshtomp's not really that much of a threat to me. We're up to +6, so Coughing can come in to negate a little bit of the damage, since it'll lower my special attack. Yep, there's the Coughing. I mean, with an ability like Coughing, defensive set, and we're at +6, I mean, even if it's like max, I think it pretty much just dies. Yep, I'll take that. Okay, Hakamo-o. We're back down to +4, which we should be able to just 2-hit KO it. Should just be able to 2-hit KO this thing, and yeah, we can pretty much win this without much trauma, I don't think. Even if they do like Dragon Dance or something, we have the Choice Scarf now, which would allow us to outspeed it, so they have to go for the knockout, and I don't know if they can knock me out one hit, which is very funny. So yeah, here comes the Charge-a-Bug. Okay. Charge-a-Bug. I'm just gonna quick Leaf Storm again. Actually, I probably shouldn't have, but it's alright. So I'm not sure if this thing's Eviolite or not. Okay, that's the Eviolite one. G-Wave misses, unfortunately. I feel bad, but that's the first bit of good luck that's actually happened to me today. Okay, there we go. It balanced out. So I no longer have enough boost. Okay. It balanced out. Alright, so now we're going to go out into Lamp here. Okay, 9 minutes left for the match. So Lampent is going to be a bit odd here. I feel like I have to just... I have to get a hard switch right. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta get the hard switch right here. Because they pretty much have to just swap out into Hakamo-o or the other. I feel pretty confident in that. Pikachu doesn't really fear whatever would be thrown at it. If they read me and go for a Skitter Smack, well played. Oh, T-Wave. Okay. Very well played on your end. Now I have to go back into this thing. Because I got the call wrong. And they just click Skitter Smack again. They've been reading me really, really well. Now, if they actually switch out here, they honestly deserve to win this, because they've been playing me like a fiddle. Irvine came in and got like a burst of offense, but it hasn't really mattered too much, because this is still very losable. Tentacle has like next to no use, so I could probably just sack that. I'm trying to think. Okay. And the charge bug didn't die. Wow. Amazing. Okay, I'm going to do this. I want to go into Tentacle here so I can flip turn and get free momentum. So just scare smack again. That's fine. Then we'll just flip. Okay, Charge Bug was a bit more work than I anticipated. Alright, so... I will go out into Kubfu. Pikachu has like a bit more like offensive pressure, but Kubfu I feel like can... The main thing I need is just to identify Hakamo-o's item and get Chip on Marshtomp. Granted, Chip on Marshtomp doesn't really matter too terribly much, because the combination of Lampent and Pikachu should be able to take it down. So, yeah. Alright, let's see what they want to go out into. It's just the Marshtomp and Hakamo-o against the world now. And I can pretty freely spam close combat now. And that is the Hakamo-o. Takes a bit of Rocks Chip. We'll see how much we do. Kubfu, Hakamo-o. If it's like a defensive set, Close Combat's going to be doing a whole lot of damage. Close Combat actually does more than Zen Headbutt, so we'll plug it. Okay. Good damage, and we outsped, so... Okay, it's a DD set. Alright. Let's see if it's +1... Do we actually lose here? Surely not. Tentacle. Shit, I actually might lose this, I think. I need to... I need to force them to take this KO. Okay, it's Outrage. Alright, so Outrage. This thing definitely does not annihilate. It could just be Womberry. Oh dear. 3 minutes left until this thing ends. Not in a great position. Not in a good spot at all. Granted, I think this thing actually may just queen up. Okay. We'll knock off the probable Womberry. Crit. I'll quite spin here as I outrage again. Okay, now I'm going to go into this. Actually, I think I might have doomed myself. Oh. Hit itself in confusion, but it doesn't matter because I locked myself in the flamethrower. Okay, my controller's dying too. This is just a very scuffed battle on all ends. Okay. That'll be fine. Maybe. I think this is definitely a Rendo berry. Though. So I think I might end up losing this. Because there's no way that Pikachu can poke out of this if it's Rendo. Yep, it's over. GG. Oh, so close. But I shouldn't have been that close anyways. This is just an awful day for battles for me. I got really nothing else to add, so good game, Zoro. And I will see you all next week. Hopefully we'll actually win. This is just a terrible week for me overall. And I don't really know. So, yeah. See you all next week. Peace.